Hello, it's Maria Ann Hardister here, and if it's easier for you, you can call me Maria. I also go by that name. It's like my nickname, so I just wanted to start this YouTube channel to encourage you guys and maybe help you with anything that you need that I know from the Bible anyways. I'm no expert in life, but I do have the Bible, so we can always just do Bible studies whenever you are able to have the time for that. But I don't just want this to be another YouTube video. I want to get to know you, and I just want this to be a family, a community. So I want to just start with fellowship right now and say one thing about yourself that's interesting, and two things, like one, what is an unusual fear that you have, and what is your story, and when did you get saved? So I can start. What is an unusual fear that I have? Well, I always have trouble speaking on the phone whenever I'm not ready, because I usually get nervous, so I like to have a piece of paper that has everything that I want to say. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I get nervous sometimes, and I lose my train of thought, and it kind of just goes blank on me. So yeah, I get pretty nervous when I speak on the phone when I'm not prepared. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a bit sick. I have been sick for like 2 weeks now, so we'll see how that is. Alright, so when did I get saved? What's my story? Well, I have always known God. I just recently, came closer to God. Like, there's a lot of times where we can come closer to God, even if we know Him. And I feel like it's like a mountain. Like, I've known God a long time, but the more I go in depth with Him, the more I spend time with Him, I just climb up this really tall mountain of, knowledge. The more I learn about God, the farther I feel away, Kind of like mountains, like, the higher you climb, like, you look back and you're just not that far. Maybe that's just with me, but you just have a long way to go, and it takes a lot of time, and and sometimes you just wonder if you're on the right path or stuff like that. So I just want to help you, and it will also be a big help to me, because I also want to know a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be teaching. So yeah, so I've always been saved, and so I don't really have like that great of a story that goes along with that, but please leave it in the comments if you feel comfortable. Otherwise, please share your fear that is unusual, an unusual fear that, yeah. And then one thing about yourself that's interesting for me, that would be, I have had pet snakes before, and usually everyone gets all crazy about it, because yeah, it's pretty scary, I understand. So yeah, I will have to tell you more about that story on why I got pet snakes. But yeah, I had like 5 pet snakes 2 years ago. They're pretty awesome. They're actually, I had pythons, so they were really calm snakes. So yeah. Alright, let's go to the next slide. Alright, so yes, again, my name is Maria Ann Hardister. And we will be teaching on Proverbs 31. So, yeah, okay. Proverbs 31:15. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. So, Proverbs 31:15. She riseth also while it is yet night. So I know a lot of us are like, oh, I don't want to wake up while it's night, I understand. Like, why do we even have to do that, right? But I looked into love, and love isn't a feeling. It's an actual thing you do. Like, love is patient. Love is an action. It's a verb, a noun and stuff. So, love is patient. Love is kind. Love is understanding. Love is slow to anger. All that stuff, right? I don't have it memorized, but the reason I'm guessing that she gets up at night is so that she can serve the Lord, right off the bat. Like, she gets up when it's still night. She is straight on board with it all. So, I know it's hard. I'm not saying that we all have to be perfect at this. We can, we just, maybe just set your alarm a little bit earlier every day until it's like 5 or 4 a.m. I know it's pretty early, but, today is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I don't know if that's exactly what it says, but I'll put that Bible verse in the description. So, yeah, we got to give our day to the Lord, right? Right when we wake up, we just have to pray to Him, tell Him what we want, tell Him what we feel, let Him know that we love Him by glorifying Him and just understanding the greatness that He is. So yeah, we have to, get up right from the bat and serve, because love is action, right? It doesn't really say that, but like, love is not a feeling, it's not an emotion, it's an actual action. So, love is patient, love is kind, love is understanding. So, if you want to love, you have to do something to do that. So, it's a choice, right? We have to choose. We have to choose to love. We have to, love comes from God, all the way, but we still have to choose to wake up and serve God. So, right when we wake up, just make that choice right then and now, that you are going to serve God. Yeah, so let's go to the next slide. So Proverbs 31:15, this is the next part of it. And giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. So, again, I'm sorry, I'm so sick. Yeah, so she gets up and she goes straight to work, right? She's like straight loving. She's straight choosing to love. So she is loving God, because God wants us to, the way that we love God is by following His commandments. And His 2 greatest commandments is to love God and love others. So when we're loving others, we're also loving God, because we're following His commandments. So, that's 2 with 1 stone. I don't know what else, that she does in the morning, but, if you like to do certain things in the morning, you could, pray or do devotions or whatever that gets you closer to God. But, she goes straight to work. I'm sure she's praying while she's doing it, But, yeah, just stay close to God, whether that would be maybe listening to, some, Bible stories, or while you're working, whatever it is. You could be close to God your whole day. So yeah, she wakes up early and gets straight to work. She gets food she gives food to her household, whether that would be going grocery shopping and making it when you get home. I mean, that's kind of early. I wouldn't suggest getting up that early to go grocery shopping, but, she makes the food, she gives it to her household. I'm guessing that's because she giveth meat to her household, so, yeah, she gets food ready. And then she gives portions to her maidens. In the New International Version, maidens means servants. To her women servants, or something like that. Her female servants. So we don't really have any servants nowadays, but if there's someone that's serving you in your life, maybe a Christian, that maybe like a mentor or something, and you just want to give some of your, if you want to portion out some of your food for them, you could do that. I'm sure it counts. I don't know, because we don't have servants, so. But yeah. So with this, I will be doing an activity. I don't know when I'll be doing it, but I'll be making a breakfast thing. So I don't just do teaching on here. I also do activities, and I also encourage. So yeah. So I hope that wasn't too hard for you guys to listen to. I'm still learning how to do easy vids, so I have to record it on my phone while I'm doing my slideshow. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I encourage you guys to just set your alarms maybe 1 hour or maybe a half hour before you usually wake up, and just slowly do that. Eventually it will become easy, and you'll be able to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. It sounds crazy right now, but your body is definitely able. Yeah, so I will be doing a video in the future on a cooking thing. I will put it in my activities playlist, and I will make sure to send you guys the link, unless you guys are subscribed. In that case, you'll get it right away. So thank you so much for listening, and for all your support. You guys are truly wonderful, and you just bless me with just being on here watching. So, but if you guys do want to help, there is a donation button. I'm not sure if I'm not really sure how that works. I think you just click it and see how much you want to donate, but that would be a great support. I also do affiliate marketing. I just want you guys to know that. So anything you do buy in my description box does support and help me. So yeah, thank you just for all of your support and all the donations that you do. So yeah, thank you for everything, you guys.